What's going on, everyone? So today we are going to be taking apart a Seagate external hard drive. This one I believe is a 4 terabyte. I had it hooked up to my Xbox One. I haven't used it in ages. It still works. So yeah, let's just take it apart because I already have another external. So with these cases, there's actually no screws holding the outer case, just clips. So what you have to do is you have to get a knife or a flathead, preferably a little bit finer than the one that I'm using. And if you really care about getting scratches on it, you probably shouldn't be doing this because odds are a clip or two has a high chance of getting broken. But yeah, if you want to take it apart, maybe use this as an internal drive and then keep this as an external case to test drives, you can definitely do that. So basically what you want to do is pop it out just like that. So now what you got is you just have the top part. Now what you want to do is do a little finagling with it and just wiggle it because there's actually rubber pieces right here that hold it in. So that's the whole casing. Now what you have, let me move this over to the side. What you have is the 3.5-inch drive in the casing. So yeah, that's what you got. So let's take this a little bit further and take off these little rubber stoppers on each side. And we have Phillips head screw. So what you want to do next is you want to take out all 4 screws and don't slip on it like I did. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now with all 4 screws out, this drive is going to be loose. So what you want to do is wiggle it a little bit and be amazed with how tight that is in there. There we go. So the easiest way to do it, instead of wiggle, just press down, hold it like this, press down and pull out. There she is. What this is a 4 terabyte internal drive. You have, it's a standard SATA. As far as the speed, I am not 100% for the speed of this drive, to be honest. I would hope that it's a 7200 RPM, but I can't guarantee that. So it has a high possibility of being a 5400 RPM. But now you also have this right here, USB 3.0, or yeah, USB 3. That's right, this isn't a manual focus camera, I'm using my other camera. USB 3.0 to SATA for an internal drive. That's exactly what that is. And yeah, now right now I'm actually glancing around trying to figure out if it says the speed of this drive on here, and it actually does not. So I'm actually going to have to look it up, and we'll find out. Okay, I just got done looking up the information on this. I looked it up by this number right here. It's ST4000DM000. And looking that up, I actually found that this is a Seagate Barracuda 4 terabyte internal hard drive, 7200 RPM. Now the amazing thing is, I spent $130 or $140 on this drive, and it's a 4 terabyte internal. That is actually a really good price. I mean, you can get slightly better prices, but a 1 terabyte Toshiba is normally around 50 to 60 bucks. Micro Center has them for 40 bucks. But if you do the math, 1 terabyte for 40, 4 times 4, I mean, that's 120 bucks for 4 terabyte, well, for 1 terabyte drive. So that's actually not bad considering it's as an external. So now you also have a hard drive test unit. So this honestly is a smart choice of buying a hard drive, which I had no idea. I mean, I knew it was an internal, I knew it was a 3.5 inch, I knew it was a 4 gigabyte, and I knew it was Seagate because it's a Seagate product. I just didn't know that it was going to be a 7200 RPM. So that's fantastic. So I'm actually going to throw this in my server because I need more hard drive space in there. And this is perfect. Less clutter on the desk because now I can just put this in the case rather than having this sitting on top of the desk. And that's the main reason why I tore this apart. So I can actually put this on the inside. I might do that with my other external because I also have a 5 terabyte Seagate external. But I'm up in the air about that because, you know, it might be smart to have one external. Anyways, that's how you tear this thing apart. And yeah, now all you have to do, if you want to use this as a hard drive tester, is you literally get the hard drive you want to test, put it on, slide it in, it'll click in, plug in the power, the USB 3.0, done deal. You don't even need this plastic casing. Now, if you want to put another drive in here, you could put the plastic casing, or if your drive actually failed and you want an external drive, say for your Xbox One, you bought maybe a Seagate like this, 4 terabyte, and the drive just failed. You can actually take it apart. You can even get a smaller drive. It doesn't have to be a 4 terabyte. You can get a 1 terabyte internal drive, Micro Center, for 40 bucks. Plug it in there, done deal. You know, you have an external drive again. So, yeah. That's the teardown, and this is all the parts involved. I hope this video helped somebody, or was, you know, helpful in any way. And that's it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, whatever the hell you want to. I'm not the boss of you, so you can do what you want. Have a good one. And I also forgot to mention, if you do want to use this as a hard drive tester, you don't need to have this big ass piece of metal. Once you have it down to the metal, there's 2 screws, 1, 2. So let's pull them out real quick. One, 2. Alright, now with both screws out, you can actually finagle this out. You just got to deal with there's these 3 little metal pins right here. So they're actually going to hold it in, so all you have to do is literally bend them out of the way. That's all you have to do. I just used my finger, I bent it out of the way, and it's out. So now what you're left with is this little board right here. USB 3.0, you're going to need the external power, and then you also have the SATA for this. So you can go up to any standard SATA hard drive, plug it right in, and then plug it into the computer, plug it into the wall, done deal. Now, yes, there are many other options out there besides, you know, going with a makeshift like that. For instance, you can go with a hard drive docking station. Many brands out there, and many different features. This one actually has 2. You can do 2.5 inch drive, 3.5 inch drive, as well as SSDs. And you literally put it in, push it down, and it's clipped in. And this one actually I got from Micro Center. This one also clones a hard drive without a PC. So you put, let's say, your boot drive, say you're upgrading to an SSD. Put that in there. Then you grab your SSD. Sorry for walking around the camera. I wasn't expecting you to do this, but say you want to put it on this SSD. This SSD is dead, but say you have a brand new SSD and you want to upgrade from a standard hard drive to an SSD. Plop your new drive right in the second slot. You plug it in, wait 10 seconds, and then press and hold clone. and it will clone the hard drive for you. The instruction booklet will tell you what color to wait for, and that's all it is. Done deal. When it's done, you turn it off by the switch in the back, then you officially cloned your hard drive. So yeah, like I said, I hope this was helpful, because yeah, you can also do it with SSDs as well for this. As you can see, it plugs in because it's a SATA. And yeah, that is the teardown for a Seagate external hard drive. And this actually method goes for a lot of the external hard drives, because most of the external hard drives, whether it's a slim style or a full size like this, 90% of the time they have clips holding them together and not screws for the outer case, but obviously you will come into some cases. Now I'm done rambling on. Now I'm done talking. Have a good one.